Don Johnston, Aleut, and I do baleen baskets.
So let's talk about the tradition of baleen baskets and what they are exactly for people who don't know what baleen is.
Their baleen baskets are actually relatively new. They started making them in 1907, I believe, and they were all basically made just for trade.
Was it a traditional material though that people used for functional items, or?
From my understanding, just after whaling, they had an excess of baleen laying around. So I don't remember his name, but he started experimenting, and he knew Nantucket baskets, but he wanted to find a way to utilize the baleen, so he started making coil weave baskets.
And you were talking about how many people soak them. You've chosen not to do that.
Right.
So can you talk a little about that?
So when they form the threads and make the threads, all the other basket weavers, they soak their threads and then weave with them wet. I had a discussion with Tom in Anchorage, and he goes, "Why are all the baskets getting loose?" You know, and he knew that the older baskets were tight and they didn't loosen up. And I'm going, well, what did they do different? So I know when in the far north they have to go out and chip the ice to get water. And I'm going, would they waste their water supply on soaking baleen? And I said, no, I don't think so. Between that and them always having to set their work down and go take care of hunting and whatever to take care of the household, I go, it's got to be dry. They got to be dry, weaving it dry. So I tried that, and it makes a much more solid basket that does not loosen up.
And then you do your carving as well?
Yes.
So what material is that?
This is a walrus ivory, and I'll do little seals or like this whale tails. I've done polar bear heads, eagle heads. I'm the only one that does a double whale tail where the flukes come in and out of each other and come down.
Oh, and this is the one that you said you had done with Argentine and
Yes.
Baleen.
Yes. That was just, I'm always looking to do something different, so that's what I came up with.
And let's also talk about what is baleen, because I don't know if we addressed that, but
Baleen is, this baleen is from a bowhead whale. It's the filter plates in their mouth that filter out the krill. They have 700 in their mouth. The baleen, the plates have a hairy edge on one edge, and that's what helps trap the krill when they're filtering it all through their mouth.
And you said you like to innovate and kind of experiment with things, so you're working on something new here.
Yes.
Which is very cool.
Completely silver, woven the same style as a baleen basket, a coil weave.
Challenging for sure.
It's been very challenging.
Yeah. So you were telling me in the last summer, was it? You said you had some health issues that affected your work.
I had a heart attack, and then when they cleared the blockage, it gave me a stroke. So it's like looking through a kaleidoscope. My eyes still haven't settled down. So it's a wonder I've even been able to do this.
Right, you're forging ahead, and
it's keeping me busy.
Probably helping you focus too a little more, right? Because you have to stay.
Yes and no. It does help me stay focused on doing things, but my eyes are still way unsettled. Like you're still split and moving. So it's like I'm on a merry-go-round and looking through a kaleidoscope at the same time.
So is there anything that you'd like to try that you haven't tried yet besides the silver that you want to work with, the material?
No, not as yet. But I do have. I have plans on baleen because I just before that happened, I got from a female bowhead. The baleen's lighter, and I have some. It's almost white baleen, and when I work with that, I can do more intricate designs with it instead of just the black baleen. So
yeah, it's an interesting contrast for sure.
it is.
It's very cool.
And I'll go back to what I've done in the past, and I'll spiral white baleen up through the basket, which makes it awesome. It makes it pretty stunning.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you talking to me. Thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I'm glad you're getting better and you're continuing to work. It's very cool.
Oh man, praise the Lord. Thank you. I've been blessed, so hopefully it keeps going that way.